All right, good morning everybody. We are back at the old house, and this is not a feeding video, although I did just, I am gonna feed the baby black dragons. You see one swimming in the water right there. I'm gonna get all the littles fed. The female albino, let's see, she is back in the lay box right now. She is giant, so this is happening. Well, we'll find out today when I put some food in front of her. If she eats, I may still have a week. If she doesn't, it could just be days. I am feeding everyone this morning, but today is about packing up some animals to ship and demoing the cages for the animals I just moved, and some other little stuff. And when I say other little stuff, this was Lily's enclosure. You can see it's stripped pretty bare. I still need to remove her lay box and the corn plants there that are salvageable. Once I put them in a pot and get them growing, they'll do fine. I moved a new hide box in here and transferred the flaps, and I now see that it is a little off on my new build. I think I can undo the screws, squeeze it in, get it to fit tight, and screw it back, and we'll be fine. Because I need that to seal well for winter. But the problem here is we didn't move Forrest when we moved the other 4 animals the other day, and he was supposed to be moved with them. So I'm gonna move him into her enclosure with food. He is sitting out, undoing all the locks and latches on everything. He's sunning himself, which is where I wish he was the other day. Hey buddy. And I've already drained his water, and I've already removed his hide box, thinking that he was just gonna simply move into the other enclosure and use it for the water source and hide. And maybe he is at night, and before I wake up, he's coming back into where he's comfortable and sunning himself. So I'll lure him in there with food today, and then I'll close that little access door so he can be moved tomorrow. Then I would only have to screw a board on the front of that and move him safely. This is gonna be some really cool behavior. Let me try and get a little quiet. This is going on as I'm filming. And I've been calling him Jackson by mistake, but it's Alexander. So Alexander is showing some mating behavior to Ivy. I don't know if she's quite receptive. His head bobbing's a little slow. It seems like he's feeling it out. She's just hanging out. I opened the access door. I've been going back and forth whether it was time, but she's not being aggressive to him, and she's not running yet, so we might even get that on film shortly. That would be cool. I'm excited about getting my male black dragon separated from the other one, from Forrest, so he'll feel more comfortable about being out. He is slightly smaller or younger. Sunny is still cycling, but again, I don't have her next to my male black dragon, so nothing's gonna happen there. The Guru female is out sunning herself. She's been very receptive for food. Pinky is getting moved tomorrow with Forrest, so that's gonna be one of the big ones. And also, is he in the water? Shoot, I was hoping he was still in the water. If he's not right now, he will be later. My big male, yeah, I can see all the water everywhere, so he just left his water and went back into his hide box. When he is in his water today, we will break down this hide box and remove it and put one in here that I can use to transfer him without stressing him out. So I'm going to quickly start dispersing some food to some of these guys. A lot less food trays than normal, since we've got, I don't know, quite a few animals at the other house. So let me put the chesty on, and I'll do this real quick with you guys. Just as I picked up the tongs. Oh no, he's gonna stop. He was just doing that typical head twitching. He'll start as soon as I walk away. He just heard the tongs, which he knows means food. I don't remember which one is which. Bivitatis female. And I'll get to their waters while I'm doing demo work. If you ever see in a video dirty water, keep in mind that I could have cleaned it 5 minutes previous, and it does not take a water monitor long. Chicken? No. No tongue flicking, so I'm not going to force it. Her and I are going to be friends at some point. A lot of this I'm just going to do fast, because that's not what this video is about. Now, depending on the weather, these guys get this. You know, Pinky's going to get a light meal. I'll go back to what I was just saying. Depending on the weather, I feed them heavier or lighter. So like right now, it's been warm. Pinkies, there you go. Oops. I know you want to get past that. There you go. Look how much you're calming down, Pinks. You're doing good. No attacking me and chasing me out of the cage to get to the food. I like that. But really interesting in the cage next to Pinky is Sunny. Sunny, I'd love for Caleb to chime in. She has grown so much in the time she's been here. And maybe not so much in length, but in girth. She's definitely not the scrawny, tawny lizard she was. She looks good. Speed this up by grabbing 2 trays, 3 trays. So this is these 2, but I don't want to mess that up by feeding them yet. And those are 2 food-driven animals. I'd like those 2 to eat separate, but it's cool to see them laying together. Now the 2 of them together are gonna produce some odd mixed babies, just pretty babies, so they would just be regulars, I guess. A sulfur and a regular, I don't know. Just didn't have anyone to put with her to make a good pairing, and she's such a easily productive female. I didn't want to waste the cycle. Alright, so now this is where we're going to try and trick Forrest into coming into this other cage. So let's see. He's looking. Kind of wiggling his food in and out. He's staring right at it. So I wiggled it in and out. I'll put it over here. Hopefully that'll get him into this cage. And I'm going to be working out here, so I'll be able to keep an eye on him. So I'm watching her walk away from him. Oh, look at the weight on her. That's just really cool to see. She really looks good. Oh, there's the head twitching. I hope you guys can see that through the screen. He's very into her. I need to see those two separated before I can bring them their food. We got the albinos, sulfurs, and the little ones. I am finally chopping up bone-in chicken thighs for the little ones, and they love it. And I'll still add some calcium powder to that, because I don't, since they're so small, it's not like they're eating all of it. I don't want them to not get enough of the bones for calcium. Oh man, don't know if we'll ever get to finish that. We'll see what happens with that poor Jeep. It's a 81 Scrambler. That's really almost done. I'm not feeding these guys a lot because they actually have been getting the leftover eggs and gizzards or whatever from the regular feedings of the babies. You can see one right there. The weight's, it's not fat and it's not skinny. It's a healthy weight. Constantly shedding. All right, so we'll put this food in here. A little bit less for the female. Her water looks disgusting, but that's because she is digging. That was cleaned just yesterday, and I will do it again this afternoon. And the male, come on, buddy. You want this? Of course you do. You're gonna come right over as soon as I back off. It's funny when you see their eyes go right away from you and right over to the food. He'll stare at that food until he walks over and gets it. All right, so I just have to feed 2 of the groups of babies because the ones that ship out today, obviously I'm not feeding, so they don't have bellies full of food in their shipping boxes. I believe that's the next task I'm gonna do, is go ahead and put those boxes together. Quick break to ask you to like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Now back to the video. So, the next big thing, let's see if Forrest moved into the other enclosure for food. He has. And he went for a swim. Hey buddy, you're okay. There you go. Now, he'll use that hide box tonight. And I've always loved the wood that's in his enclosure. It's like petrified. And I'll be able to use it at the other house, maybe for the albinos or some of the smaller monitors. I'm using all those heavy logs for the big guys. Oh, and ideally, we need the tongs. I'll be right back with those. Oop, that's flip-flopped. That looks more like Alexander's. Hey buddy, what are you doing? Here you go. You're okay. Come on, buddy. I'm just going to put your food tray right up there by you. And get hers to her while you guys are separated. That makes it so much better. No stress for you two. Look at you. How good you look. Look, what? Come on, girl. And you guys can see her tail. That was from her old boyfriend, Alex. Or Aqua. Gosh, these names. I swear, we need to do the name plaques on every cage. Aqua, that he was a little too aggressive with her, and he really bit her foot real bad. And her tail, look, she's like, ooh, come on, food. She is the mother of the het black dragons. And she's really a sweet lizard. Do not drop your chicken in your water. Okay, we'll let her eat. That couldn't have worked out any better. Now let's see about the big male at the end of the hallway. He came out, ate half, heard me. I think he went in the water and jumped back out. I could see the water moving, so I know he was just in the water. We will catch him in that water, and we will move that hide box over. I think the next thing to do while it's cloudy out is start on this demo work. I need a water break. Well, it just got cloudy. This might not last long. So I'm gonna rush up and get on the roof, take all the strips off, and try and peel back the screen. The screen up top, I don't take off carefully. I'm gonna just rip it off, and that's what I use for my floor drainage. Alright, I think this is as done as I'm gonna get for this video. It's been a lot of work. I've got all the uprights on this side. Again, I can't move those 4x4 posts because the electrical is running through them. But really, no one else is laying eggs right now. So the next day I come and do construction over here, I'm gonna peel back that electric, and then I can remove that wall and all those uprights, the boxes, all of it can start turning back into grass. We've got, I'm gonna move a couple more guys this week. Yeah, Pinky's cage is missing the door now. Very strange not seeing some of these animals, or a cage with the door missing in the middle of the hallway. The Guru female and I are still not making friends, but let's see. You see her on the shelf there. She's quite pretty, and she eats good. Yeah, she definitely does not know about me. She is very unsure. What stinks is I gotta move her again. She's gonna be one of the next lizards to move. I already poured the concrete floor at her other enclosure. And then, yeah, I broke down some of the walls, and it was really strange. So this was Forrest's enclosure. He was in the water right here, and right behind this brown and all. He was in the water, and he was stressing out when I was removing his shelving and the branches. He was really bothered by me taking apart his cage. It was really intriguing. Why can I not say that right now? To watch him, because I didn't think that he would recognize this enclosure as opposed to the one he's sitting in, like, as his home. And he was really stressed out about it. But that's it this week. Until next time, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. See you soon.